Hello. We are here today for what is a usually delayed annual tradition. We are doing a birthday interview only a few days late with Betsy. How old are you this year, Betsy?
12.
12? You can't be 12 because that would make me
36.
29, 30. 30. I can't be 36. I cannot possibly be 36. I am young and in the prime of my life, and you must be about 8. But under the false
Sure.
assumption that you are, in fact, 12, how does it feel to be 12?
Not super different.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the day of my birthday, that night, my mom was like, "You're officially a tween. Because next year I'll be a teen.
Well, that
Because it's
is
13.
a very scary thought. You did have your first middle school dance the other day.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a dance. It was more like a mob.
A mob.
A mob with music.
You know that is a dance. That is the
True.
especially with how you guys dance. I think that fits the definition.
Yeah.
All right, well let's create a historical record of this milestone here. As a 12-year-old, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite animal?
Elephant.
Elephant. Where'd that one come from?
I don't know.
All right, elephant. Is that from Stuffed Fables? You play an elephant on there.
No, I just like elephants.
You just like elephants. I learned something today. She likes elephants.
Yeah, no, I don't like dolphins anymore. I like elephants.
Do you hate dolphins? Are we like hostile to the dolphins, or are you just like neutral on dolphins?
I would say neutral. I've changed my opinions.
Okay, so like I don't need to buy the dolphin-free tuna if a few of them get chopped up. You're okay.
Sure.
Okay, just so we're clear, I just got to know the limits. Okay,
But don't still.
I will.
I would prefer non-chopped chopped up dolphins. And
Okay, you
tuna.
can't save every animal. I will spare the elephants. There will not be any elephants in my tuna. There might be some dolphin in my tuna. It is what it is. You got to pick an animal. All right, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor still.
Still, is that what you said last year?
I don't know.
If someone had asked me what you wanted to be, I would also say doctor. So I feel like that answer must be consistent.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this at some point.
So what kind of doctor do you want to be?
I want to be a doctor that works with kids.
Like a pediatrician?
Yeah, but like babies.
Okay, so just to be clear, are you aware that kids are the worst?
Babies aren't that bad.
Babies are the worst of the worst.
They're cute. I like babies.
They can't even do anything fun. They just cry and poop.
That's exactly what a dog does, except they bark rather than cry.
Not a huge fan of dogs either. But I mean, do you know how long you guys took before you were fun? It was like 2 weeks ago. Takes a long time. For a long time, you guys are just tiny little menaces who can't do cool stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't think a few weeks ago would be. I would say at like 5.
You think at 5 you start being fun?
Yeah, because that's when we did the zombie training.
We did do zombie training when you were 5. Zombie training is fun. This is true.
Yeah.
Poopy diapers are not fun. Nothing before potty training is fun.
Remember whenever Gilly got into the poopy diaper?
That sounds terrible. I must have blocked that from my memory, but that absolutely
It was
sounds like something
horrible.
she would do. I mean, pigs do eat poop,
Yeah.
which is usually convenient unless apparently it's in a diaper. And then
They puke
is
it up.
Oh, wait, I think I do remember that. Wow, that is an unpleasant memory I had completely pushed from my memory. Thank you for bringing that back on this day of days.
course.
And now we have it in a video so I can forever relive the day I recovered that terrible memory.
Yeah.
So what did you ask for this year for your birthday?
I want those cool changeable LED lights.
For your loft bed?
Yeah, and room.
Gotcha. Sit up some. We're losing you here in the picture. It's all right. It's hard to get us both in the frame and get us close to the microphone.
My knee.
Don't. There we go. We should have had you like that to begin with. Minus the knee slam. That's probably less than ideal.
Well, remember the big purple bruise that I have?
Yeah. So she had a choir thing the other day, and she hurt herself walking up the risers.
Well, no, we were moving risers into the gym, and we tripped over. Me and the other person I was carrying it with tripped over a backpack and fell into the riser, and the riser was like here on me.
Did you
too.
both get bruised?
Yeah, but Mine was more painful. She only got like a little scratch on her
Well,
knee.
it's always more painful if it happens to you. Kind of like when you get hurt, I might feel bad emotionally, but it doesn't actually hurt me at all.
That is true.
Which is good because you and all of your sisters are extremely accident prone.
But whenever you get hurt, we all laugh. Or
You
whenever
do.
anybody else gets hurt, we laugh. Well, any of our sisters get hurt.
That is
we laugh.
because we are all terrible people, and you inherited that from me.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. We're not raising any saints in this household. That is how we live our lives.
True.
So so we do a triple birthday party because 3 of the kids have birthdays so close together. So even though Betsy had a birthday 2 days ago, she has not yet opened any presents, which would be considered a form of deprivation in some places. But you have to remember, so when I was growing up, I only got 1 birthday party ever, my entire childhood.
Really?
Yeah, and I think my parents regretted doing that one because when they did that one for me, they had to then do one for all of my siblings. And so I've got like 9,000 brothers and sisters. So that was 9,000 parties.
Why'd they just give you 1 birthday party?
Because they did it once and they're like, oh crap, we have to do this for every kid now.
They should have just combined it all into one huge birthday party and gotten a present for
But
present
then,
for each of you.
okay, so we get away with that with you guys because your birthdays are within 2 weeks. We can't combine Waffle's birthday with you because hers is on the other side of the year.
Okay,
So
then split the birthdays up into 2 parties.
we got stuck with 2 birthday parties when really had your birthday parties been spread out, we would have done probably a birthday party once every several years and not every year. So anyway, the point of that story was she gets her presents late, but because we throw a giant triple birthday party, she gets a whole lot of presents from a whole
Yeah.
lot of people. So you clean
Yeah.
up. You do okay.
Yeah, and then that night we have fun playing with the presents and eating the cupcakes.
Yes, they usually have cake for dinner and for breakfast the next day and maybe for lunch the next day. There's just anything
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like the triple birthday party because it's fun, but I'm kind of jealous of Waffle because then it's just a birthday party for herself. So everybody, they spend the same amount of money that they would spend it for our birthday party. It's just all for the same person.
That is not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
We have a budget for each of you. It is divided out. It's like 40 bucks per kid.
But not everybody does that.
Everybody does that. Nobody's going and spending $120
Well, what about the guy that
on
you
her.
gave the Puma to?
Okay, well, I gave him a huge gift, so he might sometimes give a huge gift in return. That's how gifts
He
work.
always gives us huge gifts. He's the best.
That's because he doesn't have kids, because he's made good life choices. He is a single
He
dude.
does have Kevin.
He has a cat, yes. He has a cat, and then he has a puma, a large, dead, stuffed puma that I drove to Tennessee to pick up and revealed at your last birthday party, and then 6 months later, finally delivered to his house in the back of my minivan. Every year is an adventure. Will a huge dead animal get revealed this year?
Probably not.
Probably not, because I haven't gone out and bought one, but you never know.
And
Saturday
also,
is still 2 days away.
I don't think anything big is happening.
We'll see. I don't always need an excuse. to spend
Wait,
it.
no, I have one idea for our friends that are having the wedding and a baby.
They do not appreciate large dead animals
We
because
get
they
them
don't
a
have
small
good taste.
dead animal, like a chipmunk.
They just don't have good taste.
Like
I'm
we
sorry.
get a chipmunk with cute little red glasses, and then we give them but it's a book holder.
But-
so like its hands are like this, however you do it, and then you can read a book with it. They would love that.
Small dead again, they would not be a fan. I approve of this idea, but dead animals are only funny if they come large. It's directly proportional to the
Yeah.
size. So puma, funny. Bear, funnier. Stuffed elephant, funniest of all.
No, that would not be funny.
I mean, elephants are smart, and
That would be
but-
ginormous.
Yes, but I mean, just the sheer humor value. You show up with a 18-foot tall.
You realize those are
3,000.
endangered, right?
Well, we wouldn't stuff one of the endangered ones. Okay, first of all, I don't stuff anything myself. I didn't kill the
Yeah.
puma or the bear.
You just found
These
them.
things have been dead for like 30 years. Okay, the people who shot them were probably dead by then. There are those giant elephants at the Smithsonian. They've got full African elephants, full-sized elephant
Yeah.
stuff there. But yes, don't kill elephants. Killing elephants is bad. Killing dolphins, okay.
It's bad.
Okay, also bad, but not as bad. And buy Betsy expensive presents because she is a woman of refinement and taste. And we will catch you next year for a slightly delayed birthday wrap up.